Big news overnight. It's Juan Soto for a mere $765 million going to the Mets. Shohei Ohtani, $700 million. Mike Trout, $426.5. Mookie Betts, $365. Aaron Judge, $360. Manny Machado, $350. Francisco Lindor, $341. Fernando Tatis, $340. Bryce Harper is $330. Kids, the heck with school. Go out and play baseball. Remember when I was told, by a former general manager, said, Soto is going to get more money than Shohei Ohtani. And I remember having Jeff Passan on, who does a wonderful job, and he goes, no, he's not going to make more. I said, are you kidding? I mean, it sounds like he's going to get $700 million. And then all of a sudden I'm watching the price tag, and it continues to go up. And then all of a sudden it's like, how many years? Like 15 years. 15 years for $765 million. If I said you can have Shohei Ohtani right now, or you can have Juan Soto, is it even a debate? Now, Soto is 26. I think he's 4 years younger than Ohtani. And I know I sound like the old school guy. I would think for that amount of money, you got somebody that you are going to go out of your way. You're going to want to watch them. You're going to want to go see them. Now, if I'm a Mets fan, I don't care. Although you are going to pick up some of the tab here with Steve Cohen. He's not taking on all of this. I'm going to guess ticket prices, concessions, everything is going to go up a little bit. But if you're a Mets fan, you're like, yeah, we'll take him. Now, you need some pitching, but you got Juan Soto, and he's a guy that you can plug in 40 home runs, 120 RBIs, and, he'll play decent defense. You're not bringing him in for that. I mean, he's really one-dimensional. He's just a great hitter. But with Ohtani, I get the unicorn. I get somebody who's going to be pitching next year, also hitting. We saw what he did when he went 50-50. And I get an entire market. I get worldwide with him, certainly with the Japanese market. And I think they were averaging 15 million people watching the World Series. Like, I get that. I get somebody. And by all accounts, seems likable. Presentable, and you're playing with the Dodgers, you're in Los Angeles. But Juan Soto, When's the last time you went? Did you see Soto last night? And I don't know if that matters, but it does to me. If my owner is paying that kind of money, what are we getting? And I don't know what you're getting other than he's been on, 3 teams now? 4. This will be his 4th team. But he's got a 15-year deal for $765 million. And it's not deferred. He didn't do the Ohtani bargain stuff. Not Scott Boras. We'd like our money now, please. Okay. Yes, Paul.
Can you make the case, though, that Steve Cohen, the Mets owner, is the perfect owner to have? He doesn't care about the finances, it appears. He's spending his own money almost maybe too much. 2 years ago, remember, he had that big lineup and it didn't work out. But he tried.
But he said he wasn't going to do that again. And then it felt like they went back to just being a regular baseball team. And then they played well this year. And then all of a sudden it's like, we played really well. Let's go back and start spending again. Billionaires don't have patience. And I'm sure he's like, well, I usually buy my way out of things. All right. Here's a big ticket item, and you got him. Juan Soto. 15 years. I may not be alive when this contract's over.
Poll question, possible poll question. Which ends first?
Me
or Juan Soto's Mets career? We'll revisit that.
I don't think he'll spend his entire career with the Mets. Just saying. I've been around a long time. No. That's an eternity. That's 15 years. What could go wrong? And then you have to go, well, how many World Series do they have to win? Well, they have to win one. Just one. You win one. Mets fans will be like, all right, you know what? We can ride that one for a little while. And you take him away from the Yankees. I understand that part of the process as well. But you're still going against the Dodgers in the National League. And the Dodgers won't stop. They will continue to spend. Yes, Paulie.
You could almost make the case that even if Ohtani, let's say hypothetically, he doesn't pitch again or doesn't pitch a lot, his hitting is it's improving as he gets to 29-30. 54 homers, 310, and all the steals. Like, just as a hitter, he's a better hitter than Soto.
Yeah, I mean, he's the unicorn. There's no one like him. That's why whatever they were going to pay, he was probably going to be worth it. And in that market, and they just won the World Series. Now he gets to pitch. Even if he doesn't pitch well, or maybe he doesn't pitch after this year, maybe they decide to just make him a hitter. I'd rather have him as a hitter than I would Juan Soto as a hitter. And Ohtani also gives you 50 stolen bases. He's going to hit, 45 home runs. But the Mets made the big splash. I don't think anybody's surprised here. I know that the Red Sox were involved. The Red Sox have some real good prospects. They're just not ready to win now. I thought that maybe the Giants or the Blue Jays would get involved in this. And a lot of times what happens with Scott Boras is, you're trying to drum up interest. And then sometimes you'll mention a team, even though that team's probably not going to be in it. Dodgers, I don't know how competitive their offer was. But as I said, when this happened, he'd go to the highest bidder. That's exactly what happened.